a much requested video, a look at my Prince vinyl collection. Ahoy hoy everybody, and welcome to this video. And as I say, this is a video I've had a number of requests for. So this is a look at my complete Prince vinyl collection. There's a lot, so this is going to be a long video, but you can see that anyway. Insert from slightly in the future me here. Having realised quite how long this video is, I'm also going to release it split into 3 parts, 7-inch singles, 12-inch singles and albums as separate parts. So if you don't want to sit through this massive whole video, you want to break it down, or you're only interested in one section of the collection, you can watch those. I'll be uploading those over the next few days. You won't have to wait for those very long. But yes, back to slightly in the past me. I will try and go through as quickly as possible. So therefore, if you want to see longer looks at anything, pause the video. I'll start with my 7-inch singles, then move on to the 12-inch singles, and then end with the albums, which are probably the least interesting section anyway, because there's nothing really unusual in there. Through the whole collection, there's nothing mega rare. There's a few slightly unusual pieces in the singles, but they're in roughly chronological order, sort of chronological by album. So all the singles from the same album are in the right place, but they're not necessarily in the order of release. There are quite a few duplicates in here. Some may have slightly different labels. Right. So, 7-inch singles. First up we have what I think is a Dutch release, if memory serves me correctly, of I Want to Be Your Lover. And it's on a silver injection label with a jukebox cutout. We have this version of I Want to Be Your Lover, or I Wanna Be Your Lover rather. I think this was UK. Yes, it is. I can see London on the label. In the original wear bag. Back with just as long as we're together as the other one is. Skipping forward a few albums, we have 1999. So, this version with How Come You Don't Call Me Anymore on the back. Silver injection labels. Another copy. But this time with paper labels. I don't deliberately set out to get every version of a single, but if I see a variant, I will pick it up, and sometimes I'll just by accident, if I'm buying a bundle or something, get a variant. This is the later reissue with AA with Little Red Corvette. But, did I say that right? Little Red Corvette. So this is paper label. So this slight variant in the sleeve on this one. So on that first one, it's a thin paper sleeve with a semicircular. Again, this isn't deliberate, oh I must get every variant, but this is a thicker stock and it's got a longer cutout. But the label is the same. And again, I don't go in for, you know, every printing, every pressing plant and all those. A lot of the time, if I've got a variant, it's luck, really. Little Red Corvette, backed with Lady Cab Driver. And paper labels. Onto Purple Rain era. So we got When Doves Cry, back to 17 Days. This is where I need to take it out. The Purple Rain era paper labels with flowers. Let's Go Crazy and Take Me With You. And this is again on the flowery labels. What happened? How bad was it? Well, that's better, isn't it? Sod lighting me. Let's see the labels properly. Okay, another copy. Again, this is thicker stock on this one, but the labels are the same. I Would Die For You. Back with Another Lonely Christmas. Again. And another copy, slightly better sleeve, slightly. And Purple Rain, back with God vocal version. So, ironically, Purple Rain is the only one that hasn't got the Purple Rain era label. It has a Purple Rain label. And another copy. And this is the silver injection label. Onto Around the World in a Day. So we have no picture sleeve on this one. This is Raspberry Beret, backed with Hello. Pop Life, backed with Girl. And Paisley Park, back with She's Always in My Hair. Then we move on to Parade era. So Girls and Boys, I have this copy, but it's a fairly recent purchase that I haven't cleaned or listened to yet. So it's backed with Under the Cherry Moon. And Parade era, we have black and white labels. And I also have this limited edition, includes free single version. Which reminds me, I need to put it in a sleeve. So this has got a bonus 7-inch with She's Always in My Hair and 17 Days, 2 previous B-sides. Comes in a gatefold. So that's the normal record 1. And then record 2. A Kiss, with a number of copies. Kiss is one that tends to be chucked in free by people and or in bundles with other records, so I have a few copies of Kiss. So this copy, B-side is Love or Money. This copy, it's the same. Sleeves in a bit worse condition. I think that was the original one. No, it wasn't. No, I lied. Ignore that. This was the original one I bought. Sleeves a bit thicker stock on this one. The labels are the same. And another. Probably the best condition sleeve with regard to dents and things, but a bit of ring wear. Mountains, backed with Alexa de Paris. Very thick stock on this one, and again the usual parade era labels. I do like that they had this consistency through from sort of Purple Rain onwards. Each album singles had similar themes. Another Lover Hole in Your Head, backed with an edit of I Want to Be Your Lover. So this is the poster bag. So the single just sort of slips inside, and that's again the white and back. And then this folds out. So I have some live shots and adverts for his albums, and then one big live shot on the inside. And then the standard version. And this is silver injection label. So basically, I believe, sort of first issues had the paper labels, and then if it sold well and they had to redo it, they just did the injection labels because they were cheaper to produce. This is a Japanese copy of Another Lover Hole in Your Head. So it comes in a standard Warner Brothers bag, and this is jukebox cutout, and then it has a wraparound cover. This is back with Girls and Boys on this version. Remember, lyrics in English and Japanese inside. On to Sign of the Times era. So, was it the title track? Again, this is one that I haven't cleaned or listened to yet. A recent purchase. B-side on this is La 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 Hee Hee Hee. And this is the silver injection label. And then this version, the sleeve's a bit damaged on this one, but this is the Paisley Park Records label, which would become standard from here on in. You got the look. A battered copy that was a part of a bundle or chucked in with something. B-side on this is House Quake. This is a silver injection label. And then sleeves better on this one. And this is a blue injection label. If I was your girlfriend, which I bought many years ago, before I was really collecting vinyl. B-side on this is Shockadelica, and that's the original Paisley Park label. Fixed stock on that one as well. I Can Never Take the Place of Your Man, backed with an edit of Hot Thing. Sleeve's a bit battered on that one. Again, Paisley Park label. Onto Love Sexy era, and we start with I Wish You Heaven, and this, if I can get it out, is the poster bag again. B-side on this, so I Wish You Heaven Part 2, is it? No, Scarlet Pussy, of course it's Scarlet Pussy, which is credited to Camille, and is in a Black Album style label. And then the poster bag on this one, a little picture, advert for the albums, a couple more little pictures, and then a nice live shot inside. This is Alphabet Street. So this originally came, I believe, similar to the 12 inches, in just a clear bag with a sticker on the front. Which I don't think I've ever, well, I can't have seen it out in a while, because I'd have picked it up if I had. It's got an edit on the B-side, nothing exciting there. Okay, Batman era. And we have The Arms of Orion, backed with I Love You in Me. I always, whenever I see that, I always think it's Where, but it's not, it's a shadow on his hair. So, Batman stuff wasn't released on Paisley Park, it was just released on straight Warner Brothers. So these don't have the Paisley Park labels. Party Man, backed with Fill You Up Short Stroke. Bat Dance, backed with 200 balloons. Onto Graffiti Bridge. So Thieves in the Temple. And we're back on Paisley Park. B-side, we've got the album version, and part 2 is for B-side. And another copy, slightly different sleeve. Hasn't got the cutout at the top, and is thinner stock. But otherwise similar. And we have New Power Generation LP version and part 2 LP version on the B-side. So again, this copy hasn't got the sleeve, but I have recently picked up a sleeved version, which again I haven't cleaned or listened to yet. Otherwise the same. And on to Diamonds and Pearls. So we have Get Off, backed with Horny Pony. And we're now getting into the era where I was buying the singles to an extent. Although I was mainly buying singles. Cream, again backed with Horny Pony. was originally going to be on the Diamonds and Pearls album instead of Get Off. Then he recorded Get Off and substituted them. Money Don't Matter Tonight, backed with Call the Law, which on here says it's a non-album track. It was later on the New Power Generations. Sorry, I can say Gold Nigger album. Always dubious about you saying that title, but it's what it's called. So as you can see, I haven't got every single single, even of the later eras, so I haven't got Diamonds and Pearls on 7-inch. Onto the Symbol album, Morning Papers, backed with Live for Love, which was on Diamonds and Pearls. Sexy MF, backed with Strolling, and this is a promo copy. Well, the only difference is it's got a sticker on it that says promotional copy. Yeah, so Warner's wanted to put Strolling out as a final single from Diamonds and Pearls. Prince wanted to move on, so this was technically... Well, it says side 1 and side 2, but it is a double A side single. My Name is Prince, backed with To Whom It May Concern, which is basically an advert for the album, but done as a new song. And this is a Silver Injection version. So then we move on to the hits singles from the hits compilations. So they reissued Controversy and a picture disc, backed with the Future remix. This is numbered. I've got number 13153. Don't know how many there were. And then Peach, backed with an edit of My Name is Prince. So it says previously unreleased, and then there's a sticker on it saying at the time this was prepared it was previously unreleased, but now it's available on a single, on the album compilation Hits 2. Paisley Park. We have The Most Beautiful Girl in the World, backed with Beautiful remix. So we're now on to MPG Records. From the Come album, Let It Go, again on picture disc, backed with Solo. So these picture discs are fairly common. Number 672 I have of that. And that's sort of the last of the original run that I have on 7-inch. There wasn't too many released after that, if any. But then some recent Record Store Day and Prince Web Store exclusives and things like that. We have the Record Store Day release of Little Red Corvette in 1999. And then the Prince website exclusive Nothing Compares to You. So this is an edit and a full-length version of his version as featured on the Originals album. So it's a lovely glassy sleeve. Have I never opened this? Okay, which I've never opened. That's not like me. Some of you are now screaming, don't open it! Oh, I'm having trouble. Can't believe I never opened this. So it's a jukebox single. How bizarre. And it also came out on a picture disc, which I know I did listen to, which is probably why I didn't open the other one, but... And this was the Rolling Stone Germany cover mounted single that was promoting the piano and a microphone set, and it's 17 Days piano version backed with a single edit of 1999. So there are a number of these Rolling Stone Germany cover mount 7-inch singles. I think this is the only one I have. Pretty certain. We'll find out in a second. This is the Prince website exclusive I Feel For You acoustic demo backed with the album version. Basically they found the acoustic demo and decided they were going to release it. So this is on purple vinyl. There's also purple inside the sleeve on this one. Last year, Paris Saint-Germain, the football team, did a little collab and they released this, which you can see a hologram there. So this is Party Man, a single edit backed with Cool Live in Paris, and again it's on the purple vinyl. And then most recently we have Welcome to America, backed with Dreamer Welcome to America Live. Again, this was Prince Web Store exclusive, and this is on gold vinyl, proper gold vinyl. And then finally for the 7-inch singles, and I knew this was going to take a long time, some bootlegs, none of which I've listened to or cleaned yet, but these are recent purchases. This is the Salvador Dali EP, which has got Kiss and Miss You recorded live at Wembley Arena. Fold out sleeve. And as was common with bootlegs at the time, they sort of what's the word I was looking for? They put fake titles that were sort of similar to the actual ones on there. And then 4 singles that are basically Black Album tracks on each side. So we have, and again these titles aren't quite correct, Hard Rock in a Funky Place, which will be Rock Hard in a Funky Place, backed with Ventura in Love. So these are all wraparounds, and then nothing on the labels. So for the rest of these, I'm not going to show you the labels because there's nothing to see. This one I've got to be quite careful with. We have Cindy C, which is Cindy C, and then Funky Sex, which I'm presuming is Super Funkacalifragisexy. But there's boobs on that picture. That's what I was covering, as you may have gathered. Then Two Nigs United for West Compton and Dead on It. And finally, another dodgy image for Le Grind and Bob George. Okay, so that's for 7-inch singles. There will be now an edit when I move on to the 12-inch singles. Okay, moving on to the 12-inch singles, and again these are in roughly album order, but not necessarily chronologically release date within those sections. And as you'll see, sort of later reissues are lumped in, you know, with the album it was originally from. That'll all become clear in a second. Okay, so I have nothing pre-1999 album, not year. So from 1999 we have Little Red Corvette, the Maxi single version from Germany, I think. Back to the Lady Cab Driver. And just a plain original sleeve with it. And then you can see that clearly enough without me taking it out of my inner sleeve. And then this version that I always call the magazine version because it looks like a magazine cover. So this is backed with Horny Toad and DMSR. And there's the label for that one. In 1999, Factory of How Come You Don't Call Me Anymore. And again, just a plain inner sleeve came with this, which I won't even bother getting out. Then we have the reissue from a couple of years later where it's AA of this Red Corvette, which didn't come with any inner. That's the label. And then we have a 1998 reissue. Back with How Come You Don't Call Me Anymore and DMSR. Slightly more interesting label. Let's Pretend We're Married, which is backed with Irresistible Bitch. Specially priced 2-cut maxi single. And the similar Warner Brothers label. Onto Purple Rain era. So we've got the maxi single of I Would Die For You, back to Another Lonely Christmas. So this is the 10-minute live version of I Would Die For You on here. And it's got the giant labels. That is the full 12-inch version of Another Lonely Christmas as well. This always makes me think of the James Bond gun barrel logo. This sleeve. This is they re-released a load of them in the mid-2010s, and this is one of those. Here's an original normal 12-inch single, backed with Another Lonely Christmas and Free. And this is on the normal Purple Rain era flowery label. I'm going to have another copy of that. This was a very clean copy, but my record shop got in, so I bought it. I find it very difficult to leave Prince records behind in record shops. I'm getting better. This is another one of those more recent reissues. So this is Purple Rain, backed with God, and not mentioned anywhere on the sleeve. It just comes in a plain white inner, but not mentioned anywhere on the sleeve is that it's purple vinyl. So unlike the 7-inch single, that's got the normal Purple Rain era label. When Doves Cry, this is the 2-track Maxi single, again a more recent reissue. B-side on this is 17 Days. And this hasn't got the Purple Rain era label. And again, just came in a plain white inner inside. And an original, which did come on the Purple Rain era label. And another copy. Same again. And another. I think it was an eBay purchase, and a purchase from my local record store because it was a really clean copy again. There's sort of 4 or 5 of these that were really clean copies that he got in at the same time. And I can't remember, I think the other one might have been part of a bundle. Let's Go Crazy with Take Me With You, backed with Erotic City. And again, a Purple Rain era label. This is another copy of Let's Go Crazy, Take Me With You, Erotic City. Same as before. Then on to Around the World in a Day era. So this was a Record Store Day reissue of Pop Life. This is the Fresh Dance Mix, remixed by Sheila E. Backed with Hello. Again, came in. Did it come? Yeah, it came in a plain white inner. And that's for labels. Then we have Paisley Park, She's Always in My Hair, and backed with a Paisley Park remix. Let's get this right way around. So this version, which is just on a normal Warner Brothers label, has got, as per the track listing, 2 tracks on side A and the remix on side B. Then this version, which is slightly darker sleeve, you notice. It's a mispress, and so it has the 2 tracks on side A, and it just says the basic part remix on side B. But if you can see, it's actually 2 tracks. I think it's She's Always in My Hair again. I've forgotten. I think it is. It's not mega rare, but obviously it is a nice variation. Raspberry Beret, back with She's Always in My Hair. So different singles were released in the UK and the US, and the B-sides were sort of duplicated on some of the releases. So this is a modern reissue. Of that. And then we have an original release where it's backed with Hello, and they're both extended remixes. And finally, America, backed with Girl. Then onto Parade era. So, Kiss, the extended version, backed with Love or Money, which again is a longer version. Most of the exclusive B-sides are longer versions than the original. From the 7-inch. And then the same but a cleaner copy. Much cleaner actually. Slightly different labels. Mountains, and this is backed with Alexa de Paris. Another Love a Hole in Your Head, the extended version, backed with the LP version of I Want to Be Your Lover. And then the Maxi single version, which I think was German. And this is backed with Girls and Boys. And then on the subject of Girls and Boys, back with Under the Cherry Moon and Erotic City. So yeah, so this is sort of an LP style sleeve. And then I've got one in the more traditional 12-inch style. Thinner, opens at the top, no inner sleeve. And also have this version, which is similar to the last one, but it comes, as you can see, with a poster. So vinyl wise, it's the same. It's got this massive poster in it, advertising his Wembley gigs. On to Sign of the Times, and we have the picture disc. Backed with La 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 Hee Hee Hee. We have the later reissue of the Maxi single. Again, this is the Record Store Day 2016, I think, release on the Paisley Park label. Similar 2016 Record Store Day release of I Can Never Take the Place of Your Man, backed with Hot Thing, 3 different versions of Hot Thing, edit the extended remix and the dub version. And again, it's the Paisley Park label. And we have the picture disc. So, although it's a Sign of a Time single, it's a parade era shot of him on this. And then the standard 7-inch, which doesn't have the dub version. That's 7. I said 7-inch, and you knew I meant 12-inch. You've got the look, standard 12-inch. Again, Paisley Park labels. So the B-side is, so it's a remix of You Got the Look, the long look. We've got House Quake, 7 Minutes Mo Quake, and the single edit on here of You Got the Look. And then the picture disc, still got the sticker on this one, same track listing. I Was Your Girlfriend, back to Shockadelica. Onto Love Sexy. So Alphabet Street just came in a clear sleeve with a sticker on the front. This version that I got, they'd put a black in with it, but this is how it originally came. So the full length album version is on side A. Come out. And then side 2 is, this is not music, this is a trip version. And we have another copy. Vinyl is in better condition on this one, and the sticker's better as well. I won't bother getting that one out since it's transparent. Glam Slam they released in a similar way. just has the sticker. This is another one I bought many years ago. Glam Slam. Remix. You can you see how it's all reacted with the sleeve? And then Escape Free Your Mind from a Rat Race is the B-side. Then I Wish You Heaven. Parts 1, 2 and 3. And then the B-side is Scarlet Pussy by Camille. Then on to Batman. So this, for future, was only released as a single in Germany, Belgium and Netherlands or something like that. It was just, I think, 3 European countries. And this is the 12-inch of it, and it's got exclusive remixes of The Future and Electric Chair on here. Have the Scandalous Sex Suite. So this is the Scandalous Sex Suite, The Crime, The Passion, The Rapture, which is a duet with Kim Basinger. And then the B-side is Sex and When Two Are in Love. The duet with Sheena Easton, The Arms of Orion. We have a picture disc with the hype sticker. And the standard 12-inch. So it's The Arms of Orion, full-length version, I Love You in Me, and then the single edit on here. And picture disc of Party Man, the video mix, and Feel You Up for Long Stroke. This is the standard Party Man 12-inch. Same track listing. No, don't think it is. Purple Party Mix, Party Man Music Mix, and side 2 Party Man Video Mix and Feel You Up Short Stroke. So no, different track listing from the picture disc. This was another of the Record Store Day 2016, I think, 12-inch reissues. Bat Dance, picture disc. I've got the original barcode, it's just fallen off inside the bag. And then the normal B-side is 200 Balloons. and the Record Store Day version of, which has got the Bat mix of Bat Dance and the Vicky Vale mix of Bat Dance plus 200 balloons. So onto Graffiti Bridge, and we have New Power Generation Maxi single. So this contains 6 different tracks. The Funky Weapon remix of New Power Generation, TC's Rap featuring TC Ellis, Brother with a Purpose featuring Tony Mosley, Get Off, which isn't, it's just one T, it's a different track than Get Off, The Lubricated Lady and Love Left, Love Right. They're all sort of songs and raps based on New Power Generation. This was sort of the first time he did that, and he had a little spate of maxi singles where that happened, where the additional tracks were sort of interpolations of the main track, as you will see rather soon. This is the picture disc. So this has got New Power Generation parts 1 and 2, from New Power Generation and New Power Generation Part 2. And then it's also got Melody Cool, the extended remix sung by Mavis Staples. And we have the picture disc for Thieves in the Temple. Which has got Thieves in the Temple House Mix and Temple House Dub. And then the same tracks, he says, on the standard 12-inch. On to Diamonds and Pearls. So we have Get Off, standard 12-inch single, the Urge mix and the Frost mix. And we have another maxi single. So this has got the extended remix, the house style, Violet the Organ Grinder, Get Off flute instrumental, Gangster Glam and Clockin' the Jizz instrumental. So Violet the Organ Grinder and Gangster Glam interpolations of Get Off, and then Clockin' the Jizz is basically an instrumental extension of Gangster Glam. It turns it into a bit more of a jazzy track. And Cream. So this is the maxi single. So it's got the album version, the MPG mix, Things Have Got to Change, Tony M Rap, To The Wire Creamy instrumental, Get Some Solo, Do Your Dance Casey's remix, House Bangers, Q in Doubt instrumental and Ethereal mix, and again they're all interpolations of Cream, some more faithful to the original track than others. And then a heavily ring-worn standard 12-inch, backed with Horny Pony and Gangster Glam. And then Diamonds and Pearls. So that's backed with House Bangers, Cream MPG mix and Things Have Got to Change, Tony M Rap, all from the Cream maxi single. We have the picture disc for Money Don't Matter Tonight, backed with Push and Call the Law. And a picture disc for Thunder, backed with Violet the Organ Grinder and Get Off Thrust Dub. Onto the Love Symbol album. Technically this one's a 7-inch, but because of the size of it, it lives with the 12 inches, so it is in here. This is Sexy MF picture disc, Backed with Strolling, it was double A side. Nice shaped picture disc. And then the standard 12-inch, which adds Daddy Pop from Diamonds and Pearls. Then we have the picture disc for My Name is Prince. It's got the LP version, then Sexy Mother, which is an edit of Sexy MF remix, and To Whom It May Concern. And the remixes 12-inch, which is 4 different remixes of My Name is Prince. We have picture disc for 7. It's got the album version, then the acoustic version, and the After 6 long version. Then we go on to Most Beautiful Girl in the World. B-side is Beautiful. Oh, sorry, track 2 is Beautiful, and then side B is Beautiful, the extended club version, and Beautiful Beats. Then we have Let It Go from Come. This has got Solo and Alexa de Paris and Pope. And from the Gold Experience, I Hate You. Which has got the extended remix, the album version, and the Quiet Night mix. Then from 3121, picture disc for Black Sweat. So it's sort of a PVC plasticky type sleeve rather than cardboard. And this is backed with Beautiful, Loved and Blessed featuring Tamar. And then we also got one for Fury with a similar sleeve. So it's got Fury and then Te Amo, Corazon and Fury from the 2006 Brit Awards. And that, to date, up to the 5th of February 2022, is all the 12 inches I've got. Okay, moving on to the albums now. Nothing mega rare in these. So, not overly interesting if you like, but we'll whiz through them. These are in chronological order. So first up we have the debut album, For You. I'm no expert on pressings and what have you, as I've mentioned before, so I can't always tell you which versions of the album these are. I think it's a repress, is it? Yeah, this is the 1984, I believe, anyway, according to the label by the records shop. This is the 1984 reissue. I like to have, it's not always the case, but I like to have 2 copies of each album at least, just in case anything goes wrong with one of them. So this is another copy, and again, I think this is also the later repress. In fact, I'm certain it is. So it's got this same, why didn't I utilise that, polylined inner sleeve, but this one does include a little hype sheet advertising the albums up to and including Purple Rain, plus associated artist albums, Vanity 6, Sheila E. and The Time. Self-titled second album, Prince. The only copy I have is this recent-ish reissue. Which comes with the inner, obviously. Yeah, I've yet to find an original of this out in the, or even an earlier pressing of this out in the wild. Dirty Mind. I have, again, is 84 reissue? Yeah. And then a recent reissue of it. Next up is Controversy, and I only have a recent reissue of that. There's the label. Poster. So it's just a plain inner sleeve on that one. And the infamous poster. And similarly, 1999, I only have, well, you'll see, it's not strictly true, but the original version of the album, I only have a recent reissue. This is not the Super Deluxe Edition reissue. This is the normal reissue from a few years earlier. The Super Deluxe I don't have on vinyl in any form because I stupidly didn't get the vinyl of the big box set at the time, and now it goes for silly money. I am sort of holding out in the hope that at some point I manage to grab one of those. I might get the smaller version in the meantime. But I do also have the Record Store Day reissue of the European version, a single disc version. Seven-track version originally released in 1983. And for Purple Rain, I have an original 80s press. I bought many years ago. Actually only opened fairly recently. It does have the original poster. have a Super Deluxe edition from 2015. Well, 2016 it actually came out, wasn't it? But 2015 the mastering was done. And again, it has the same poster. And then I also have a recent picture disc. Around the World in a Day. Around the World in a Day. I have this copy that I bought many years ago. The strip, tear-off strip is in there. Oh no, this was the original inner. Came with it. Then I have another copy bought more recently as a spare. Again, it's still got the original strip. Made a hash of that, didn't I? Okay. And then I also bought a recent reissue, which comes with a hype sticker actually saying what the album is. So I managed to leave the flap on this one. Just a plain white inner. Okay, and then this I class as an album. This is the Record Store Day reissue of His Majesty's Pop Life, the Purple Mix Club, which was initially a Japanese only release combining 4 remixes from Around the World in a Day singles, and then a load of remixes and full-length versions of classic tracks. There is the hype sticker. So the first disc is the Around the World in a Day tracks, which plays at 45 RPM, and then the second disc are the classics, which play at 33 1/3. Yeah, so I class that as a compilation album. Others may not. And then Parade, which never looks right the right way up. And another copy, slightly cleaner. Vinyl's the same. And on to Sign of the Times. So I have an original. I did have another original, but I gifted that as some VCLT. inners. And then the vinyl. And I have a mid-noughties reissue, which obviously my original doesn't have the sticker, unfortunately, but this does. So for this, came with more papery versions of the inner sleeves from the glossy ones. But it also then had normal blank inners as well, but they weren't polylined, so I didn't really see the point of that. And then the vinyl is much the same. I won't bother showing you the other one. Then we have the remastered version. So this is the peach vinyl. So this has got the sleeves on the remastered have got print sign of the times on spot gloss, you can just about see, and the peace symbol on the back. So again, replicas of the inners, download code as well. And these on this lovely peach vinyl. Then we have the Record Store Day picture discs. So again, the sleeve is exactly the same, but we've now got a gold sticker. We've got the replica inners as before, and the picture discs, which aren't overly exciting. I think they could have done nicer discs. My arm's really starting to ache now. And it's only going to get worse because we move on to the vinyl box set. Okay, so in here we've got a big book, and we have the album. Hype stickers. It's a bit bent in there, unfortunately. So these are just on black vinyl, so I will literally show you one disc and they all look the same as that throughout the whole set. So again, for the actual album itself, we've got the replica inners, same as before. And we also have single mixes and edits, and each one has its own unique inner sleeve. So awkward. We have Vortex 1, which less exciting inners. Vortex 2, which is very similar inners, so I won't show you those. Vortex 3. Likewise. And then live in Utrecht, 20th of June 1987. Various live shots on the inners. It's too much hassle to get them all out. If you want to see this set in detail, I've done an unboxing of it, and many other people have as well. And Love Sexy. First thing I ever bought from a slice of vinyl was Love Sexy and a load of Prince singles, and it was seeing that he had a copy of Love Sexy that made me go in there. That's my local record shop where I spend a hell of a lot of money, for those of you who don't follow my channel normally. And then another copy, and this copy's got the sticker. Otherwise, it's the same. And Batman. So this got the sticker's been put on the back of this copy. And then this copy where it's on the front. Why isn't that in and inner? Okay, and now we're moving on to basically the era where I've just got one copy of each because they're not as prevalent. So first up we have Graffiti Bridge. Not a gatefold, I keep thinking it should be, but it's not. Poly-lined inners, and thankfully. Diamonds and Pearls. Not poly-lined inners, so that's the inner sleeves. So they couldn't even come up with enough to use both sides of the inner sleeves. then just on the Paisley Park labels. Bit of damage to the sleeve, but it meant it was cheaper than you would normally pay for a copy of Diamonds and Pearls. And the Love Symbol album. And lyric inners. And standard Paisley Park labels. So we have the Hits one. This is the, so this was reissued last year. There's a version available from Chibo in Germany, and a version available from Paisley, well, from the Prince store. This is the Prince store version. They are practically identical. They just don't have the sticker saying Chibo, I believe. And these are standard Paisley Park labels, but they are on a site that is going to become very familiar. Slightly marbled purple vinyl. Okay, this is not a modern reissue, although it has been reissued. This is 1-800 New Funk, a compilation of acts on the MPG record label. This is the Record Store Day. No, this wasn't Record Store Day, was it? Because it was Record Store Day. This is the reissue of the Versace Experience, Prelude to Gold. The sticker in here. Once again, purple vinyl, slightly marbled, blah de blah de blah. My disdain for the regular use of a cliched purple vinyl has been spouted many times on this channel. It's very pretty, it's very nice. But I wish they'd tie the colours in to the artwork, rather than just thinking, oh, it's Prince, it's purple. Reissue of... Well, if I use the word reissue, it might be, but it's never had a vinyl issue before. But I'm just using reissue as a sort of catch-all phrase. I hasten to add. Chaos and Disorder. So yeah, you know, this is first time on vinyl. Emancipation. So this is a 6-disc set of the triple album. And these are all on purple vinyl. I won't show the vinyl for the rest of the 6. done full unboxings of most of these, well, certainly all the reissues. Yeah, this one. Oh. What they've basically done with that is just spread the artwork from the booklet that came with the CD throughout the set. We have the Record Store Day 2021 release of The Truth. Which is just plain inner, I think. Oh yeah, that's right. Came with a plain inner and a lyric inner. And for once, they didn't stick on purple vinyl. It's just nice black vinyl. Much as I love coloured vinyl, it wouldn't have suited the release to be on, certainly on purple. Rave Unto the Joy Fantastic. With a little insert and then plain inners, and then there's 2 discs on purple, and Rave Into the Joy Fantastic, which is largely the same. Labels. Rainbow Children, which is a gatefold. So the track listing was on the outer sleeve as a big sticker, which is annoying. That's a hype. So this came with booklets, and it's a proper big CD style booklet, just with all the lyrics, etc. and so on and so forth. Again, if you want to see it in more detail, watch the unboxing. It's 2 discs. They are on clear vinyl, and the reason for that is that it comes with a rainbow slip mat, so you get the rainbow effect as it's spinning beneath the clear vinyl. One Night Alone. Lyric in, and you know, just for change, purple vinyl. One Night Alone live. Which is a 4 LP set. and like so, and my discs are in there. Show you the inners. And guess what? They're on purple vinyl. And then It Ain't Over Live, which was after shows from the One Night Alone tour. And this is a 2 LP set. Plain inners? Yeah, just plain inners. And purple vinyl again. Then we have Musicology, which opens like so. 2 discs again. That's inner one. And 2. And once again, purple vinyl. 3121. Standard gatefold on that. Again, 2 discs. And again, guess what? Purple vinyl. Planet Earth with its lovely lenticular sleeve. This is another album where the track listing was on the shrink. So that's inside here somewhere. That's in there. It is on purple vinyl, and there's the inner sleeve. Okay, then a couple of originals. We have the Plectrum Electrum album with Third Eye Girl. I'm not sure if this was actually the very first issue. It was bought a lot later. And not long after getting it, these were deleted. So I don't know if it was just one run and then they were gone, or whether they did reissue it. And that's what this is. This is just black vinyl. And the same applies to the album that was released on the same day. Artificial Age. So this is a double. Again, just black vinyl. Then we have the Prince Forever compilation box. So it's 4 discs. Some art prints. And then that's got the track listing on as well. And it's 4 discs just in plain sleeves, and they're just black vinyl. We have the piano and a microphone, 1983. So this is the, what did they call it, the deluxe set. So it's got CD and vinyl. So there's the CD, then in this sleeve at the top we have the vinyl plus booklets, and this is just black vinyl. We have originals, and again this is the deluxe set with the CD and the LPs. This folds out 3 ways. We've got the CD there, and then the vinyl and booklets in the first 2, and these sadly are purple vinyl. This did come out white vinyl as well. I do not have that. Nearly there. We have Welcome to America. So this is the deluxe set, which is CD, vinyl, Blu-ray. I did a full unboxing of this. So this was just, no, that's the ephemera. So this is just black vinyl. There's the etching for the 4th side. And we have clear vinyl. I'll show you the package for the standard version. Again, full unboxings of these are on the channel. I'm getting tired, basically. As you can tell by the length of this video, whichever version you're watching. Been a while. So it's clear. Let me show you the etched one. That's what I intended doing. There's a second inner and the nicer one. Yeah, there's the etched clear. So this must be losing track. So this is the gold version. Very nice. No, and this is the standard release of a black vinyl. I do have another copy of the clear vinyl. A bit of a boob. I ordered it from HMV thinking it was an HMV exclusive. Then when my local record shop, Slice of Vinyl, was doing my order for me, he said clear black CD. I said yes please. Forgetting I'd already pre-ordered this clear. So I've got 2 copies of the clear. Last few things are some bootleggy types bits. This is the many princes of face. The many faces of Prince. This is a 2 LP set. The first LP is 94 East featuring Prince, the early band he was in. It's had a number of releases. And the second LP are cover versions and songs written for other acts. So it's got The Glamorous Life of Sheila E. and then covers including Shaka Khan's I Feel For You and many lesser known versions. There's some proper acts, Gary Newman, Buddy Miles, Dead or Alive, amongst others. And we have Friends Live in Syracuse, 30th of March 1985. This is highlights from the much bootlegged 1985 Syracuse gig. Black vinyl for a change. I don't remember why I bought this one. I don't really intend getting bootlegs. Many Faces of Prince I got. Kieran at Slice of Vinyl ordered it by accident basically, so I said I had to have it. Don't remember why I got that. This I've owned for many years before it had an official release. This is the Black Album. This version it also includes In All My Dreams and Old Friends for Sale as bonus tracks. So this is one of those bootlegs where they rename the tracks to sort of cover themselves. This next one I bought the first time I went into Heathen Chemistry in Fareham, basically because it was the only Prince they had and I didn't want to leave empty-handed. So this is the Purple Era Best of 85 to 91, and this is a compilation of live stuff from TV award ceremonies and things like that. Once more on purple vinyl. And last and least, this is Kisses For You. This is an interview disc. Two sides. Part of an interview that he did. It's the Electric Mojo, the Detroit DJ interview that he did in 1986 on lime green vinyl. Okay, so that is my entire Prince collection. If you have watched this full-length version in full, well done. But however long it has turned out to be, it's taken me at least another hour on top of that to film, so I am exhausted, my arm aches like nobody's business. But that's for all the people who have been asking for this and anybody else who was interested. Thank you for watching, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks, bye.